Yo, what's up everybody? It's your boy Casey Neistat, and let's talk about the clothing game in 2025. The fashion industry is evolving faster than ever before. This ain't your grandma's fashion scene anymore. It's dynamic, it's bold, and it's driven by the youth. It's a whole new world out there, and it's ripe for the taking. The opportunities are endless if you know where to look. We're talking about a generation that lives and breathes online. They are constantly connected, always sharing, always creating. They're scrolling through Instagram, hitting up TikTok, and engaging with content like never before, and building communities around their passions. These digital tribes are powerful and influential. And guess what? They want to wear their hearts on their sleeves, literally. Fashion is their way of making a statement. They're looking for brands that speak to them, that represent their values, and that resonate with their identity, and that offer something unique. They crave authenticity and originality in every piece they wear. That's where you come in. You have the potential to create something that stands out in this crowded market. You've got that fire in your belly, that itch to create something awesome. Your passion is your greatest asset. You've got a vision, a message, a style that's all your own. Now it's time to bring it to life. But how do you turn that passion into a thriving clothing brand? The journey might seem daunting, but it's totally doable. Don't worry, I got you. With the right guidance and strategy, you can make it happen. We're about to break down this whole clothing brand thing step by step. From concept to creation, we've got it covered. We'll cover everything from finding your niche, understanding your audience, to building a killer online presence. Your digital footprint is crucial in today's market. By the end of this, you'll be ready to take on the world, one dope tee at a time. Let's do this. Your journey to success starts now, so you ready to turn your passion into profit? Let's dive in and make your dreams a reality. All right, first things first, market research. This is the bedrock of any successful business venture, especially in the fashion industry. I know, it sounds about as exciting as watching paint dry. But bear with me, because this is where the magic starts. But trust me, this is crucial. Without proper market research, you're essentially flying blind. Before you even think about designing a logo or ordering fabric, you need to know who you're making these clothes for. Who's your target audience? What are they into? What are their preferences and pain points? What do they care about? What are their values and lifestyle choices? Understanding these aspects will help you tailor your products to meet their needs. Think of it like this. You wouldn't sell skateboards to grandmas, right? You need to align your products with the right audience. Although, that could be an interesting niche. But seriously, knowing your audience is half the battle won. You gotta find your tribe, those people who are going to vibe with your brand and what you're putting out there. These are the people who will become your loyal customers and brand advocates. Once you know who you're talking to, it's time to figure out your unique selling point, USP. This is what sets you apart from the competition. What makes your brand different from the thousands of others out there? What's your story? Your USP should resonate with your target audience and reflect your brand's core values. What message are you trying to convey? Your USP is not just about the product, but also about the experience and the story behind it. Maybe you're all about sustainability and ethical production. This could be a major selling point in today's eco-conscious market. Maybe you're creating clothing for a specific subculture or hobby. Catering to a niche market can help you build a dedicated customer base. Or maybe you've got a killer design aesthetic that sets you apart. Your unique style can be your strongest asset. Whatever it is, own it. Embrace what makes your brand unique and let it shine through in everything you do. Your USP is what's going to make you stand out from the crowd and attract your ideal customers. It's your beacon in the competitive fashion landscape. Remember, in a sea of brands, you need to be a lighthouse, not a buoy. A lighthouse guides and attracts, while a buoy just floats around. So do your research, find your people, and define what makes your brand unique. This is the foundation of your clothing empire. So make it count. Build it strong, build it unique, and watch your brand flourish. Okay, so you've got your target audience and your USP locked down. That's a great start, but it's just the beginning. Now it's time to get down to business. Literally. This is where the real work begins. We're talking about creating a business plan. This document will be your guiding star. I know, it sounds scary and corporate, but trust me, it's not as intimidating as it seems. It's more like a blueprint for your dreams. Think of your business plan as your roadmap to success. It will guide you through the twists and turns of entrepreneurship, It outlines your goals, your strategies, and how you plan on making this whole thing work financially. This is crucial for your long-term success. Start by defining your brand's mission statement. This is the heart and soul of your business. What are you all about? What drives you and your team every day? What do you hope to achieve with your brand? Your vision will set the tone for everything you do. Next, outline your target market, your USP, and your marketing strategy. This is how you'll connect with your audience. How are you going to reach your ideal customers? Think about the channels and tactics you'll use, and don't forget about the numbers. Financial planning is key. You'll need to create a budget, forecast your sales, and figure out your pricing strategy. This will help you stay on track. This is where things can get real, so be honest with yourself about your expenses and your revenue streams. Transparency is crucial. It's better to overestimate your costs and underestimate your sales than the other way around. This conservative approach can save you from future headaches. Trust me, there's nothing worse than running out of cash flow when you're just getting started. It's a nightmare scenario you want to avoid. Your business plan is a living, breathing document, so don't be afraid to adjust it as you go. Flexibility is key. The market changes, your brand evolves, and that's okay. Adaptation is part of the journey. The important thing is to have a plan and to stick to it as much as possible. Consistency will be your best friend. All right, let's talk about the clothes themselves. In 2025, it's not just about looking good, it's about feeling good about what you're wearing. Sustainability and ethical production are non-negotiables. Consumers are more conscious than ever about the impact their choices have on the planet and the people in it. So how do you create clothing that's both stylish and sustainable? First off, consider your materials. Look for eco-friendly fabrics like organic cotton, recycled polyester, or tencel. These materials are better for the environment and they often feel amazing to wear. Next, think about your manufacturing process. Partner with factories that prioritize fair labor practices and safe working conditions. Transparency is key here. Don't be afraid to share your supply chain with your customers. Let them know where their clothes are coming from and who's making them. Remember, sustainability isn't just a trend, it's the future of fashion. By making conscious choices about your materials and your production process, you're not only creating a better brand, you're creating a better world. Section 5. Digital domination. Building your online empire. All right, let's talk about the digital world. This is where you're going to connect with your audience, build your brand, and sell your clothes. First things first, you need a website. This is your online storefront, so make it count. It should be visually appealing, easy to navigate, and optimized for mobile devices. Next up, social media, Instagram, TikTok, Pinterest, you name it, you need to be on it. But don't just create profiles and hope for the best. You need to be strategic about your content, post regularly, engage with your followers, and run targeted ads. And don't forget about influencer marketing. Partnering with influencers in your niche can help you reach a wider audience and build credibility. Finally, consider selling your clothes on online marketplaces like Etsy or Amazon Handmade. These platforms already have a built-in audience of shoppers, so you can tap into their existing customer base. Remember, the digital world is constantly evolving, so stay up to date on the latest trends and technologies. Be adaptable, be creative, and most importantly, be consistent. Section 6. Brand power, making your mark. Now let's talk about branding. This is more than just a logo and a color palette. Your brand is your identity. It's how people perceive your company and your products. It's the feeling they get when they interact with your brand. Start by developing a strong brand name and logo. Your name should be memorable, easy to pronounce, and relevant to your target audience. Your logo should be visually appealing, scalable, and representative of your brand's personality. Next, create a brand style guide. This document outlines all the visual elements of your brand, from your logo and color palette to your typography and imagery style. Consistency is key here. You want your brand to be recognizable across all platforms, from your website and social media to your packaging and marketing materials. Remember, your brand is your promise to your customers. It's what they can expect from you every time they interact with your brand, so make it count. Section 7. Launch day. Lights, camera, action. All right, you've put in the work, you've built a solid foundation, and now it's time to launch your brand to the world. Exciting, right? But before you start blasting your brand on every social media platform, take some time to build anticipation. Create a pre-launch marketing strategy. Tease your followers with sneak peeks of your designs, behind-the-scenes content, and exclusive offers. Collaborate with influencers and other brands in your niche to generate buzz and excitement. Host a launch party or event to celebrate your brand and connect with your target audience. And don't forget about the power of public relations. Reach out to journalists, bloggers, and publications in your industry and let them know about your brand. A well-placed article or review can do wonders for your brand's visibility and credibility. Remember, your launch day is just the beginning. It's the start of your brand's journey, and it's up to you to keep the momentum going. Section 8. The long game scaling your brand. Congratulations, you've launched your clothing brand, but the work doesn't stop there. Now it's time to think about the long game scaling your brand. This means growing your business in a sustainable and profitable way. Start by analyzing your data, track your website traffic, social media engagement, and sales numbers. What's working? What's not? Use this data to refine your marketing strategies, improve your products, and better serve your customers. Next, consider expanding your product line. Once you've established a loyal customer base, you can start introducing new products like accessories, shoes, or even home goods. You can also explore new sales channels like pop-up shops, wholesale partnerships, or even your own brick-and-mortar store. And don't forget about the power of community. Foster a sense of belonging among your customers by creating engaging content, hosting events, and building a strong online community. Remember, scaling your brand takes time, effort, and a whole lot of hustle. But with the right strategies and a relentless pursuit of growth, you can take your brand to the next level. Section 9, share the journey, pay it forward. So there you have it. You've got the knowledge, the tools, and the inspiration to start your own clothing brand in 2025. Now go out there and make it happen. But before you do, I want to leave you with one last piece of advice. Share your journey. Document your successes, your failures, and everything in between. Share your story with the world and inspire others to pursue their own entrepreneurial dreams. You never know who you might inspire with your story. Maybe it's a young creative who's afraid to take the leap, or maybe it's someone who's just starting out and needs a little guidance. By sharing your journey, you're not only building your brand, you're building a community, and that's what it's all about, right? So go out there, create something awesome, and share your story with the world. I can't wait to see what you create. Peace out.